winners of 9 straight, the Louisiana Ragin' Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ragin' Cajuns offense will go to work first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Looking down the left side. He's got it for a big play.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. All right, guys, let's talk Ragin' Cajuns. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely. Running free! He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Ragin' Cajuns are in the hurry-up. They'll run the option. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Let's take a second to talk about the Ragin' Cajuns. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
He makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. After getting nothing done on first down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. They will score! Touchdown, Ragin' Cajuns!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10-15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So Texas A&M's offense will get the ball for the first time. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the back from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him
get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Wants to adjust the pattern. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He throws one to the left. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's got an open man. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Raging Cajuns headed quickly to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback now breaking the field. Throws to the wideout. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And I feel like the defense needed that stop. Are already giving up a touchdown, early in this football game. They put another drive together, but great job bowing up, getting that 3rd down stop, and hopefully forcing the field goal.
Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Pulls it in, it's Bussey. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock it down for a big loss. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll ride Davis here. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Chappelle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wide receiver going in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. And the Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up. On the move. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous flying out to the left. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense putting points on the board.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. The extra point here would tie the game. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Alabama is on the short side of things right now, but like the days of Tua and Devontae Smith in the 2018 title game, do not rule out a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oklahoma. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Powers through the defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Leaves it with the back. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Lets it fly deep downfield. That one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game. Running or throwing it in the second half, throwing it specifically. I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Ragin' Cajuns will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Perry. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Howard. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab past the marker. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Just keep slinging it. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cajuns. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Tight end finds a soft spot. The defense wouldn't let him lose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Back to pass, it's Reed. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wilson. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down. Clock's running. Makes the grab. It's Tatum. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And they spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder. Oh, they blocked the kick. That's a live ball. Defense has it. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll keep it himself. Steve rolls his way ahead. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll go to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. At midfield, he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. On the run, it's Owens. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Reed. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. Wants to go up top on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays. Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Looking to throw, it's Reed. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Hauls it in at the 40. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Louisiana has it back, and the Ragin' Cajun offense headed to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Complete downfield. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Not a lot the defense could do on that one, guys. With this tight end size, he's really difficult to defend on these crossing patterns as he gets downfield.
Wants to throw on first down. Floating away. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it. First down and more. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. And the Ragin' Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He'll throw it. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Howard. Unloads to the right. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. He's got it and still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's second and goal. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Nice execution by this defense on second and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
This is a money play on third and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And that one is picked up in the end zone.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Reed. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
A nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Running to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Card in the backfield. It's Riley. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going, too.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive, got to need better effort.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will...
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights. Good. And they've regained the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the fourth quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, with all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Wants to throw again. That's caught. It's Gilbert. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Raging Cajuns want to move quickly. That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
On the move at the 30. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the Ragin' Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble and throws. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those 1st downs, and just make that clock run.
They'll go back to the ground.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game, on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get it first.
And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. Slams ahead.
And you got to use a timeout right now after that run play. You've got 3 in your back pocket. You can't take them with you. You're losing this game right now, so take all the time you can to make sure that your quarterback and your head coach and play caller are all on the same page.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Quarterback keeps it. Touchdown, Louisiana! They move on top here in the 4th.
And what a job by the offense, coming up with a huge play when they absolutely had to have it the most. There are virtually seconds left on the clock right now. Big-time players making big plays in big games to close this thing out.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Tatum. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. You want to talk about building